Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. Sugar Regulatory Administration head Hermenegildo Serafica has resigned from his post. Serafica is one of the signatories of the sugar importation order, which Malacanang has deemed illegal and unauthorized. The palace confirmed that President Bongbong Marcos has accepted Serafica's resignation. Before this, Leocadio Sebastian also stepped down as Agriculture Undersecretary after admitting that he signed the import order without the express approval of the president. And several other agencies are offering free rides for students who are returning to school next week. We have Mon Gualvez reporting to us live from Makati to give us the details. Mon, where can students get these free rides from?
Sean, aside from the 20% discount, free rides are being offered in different public transport for the opening of classes next week. And among those is the Pasig River Ferry Service. Those coming from Pasig or Marikina going to the University Belt, especially students, will surely benefit from the free Pasig Ferry Service. In fact, there's even a station in the Polytechnic University of the Philippines or PUP. Aside from that, there's 12 more stations where the ferry makes stops. These are in Pinagbuhatan, San Joaquin, Maybunga, and Calawaan in Pasig, Guadalupe and Valenzuela in Makati, Hulu Station in Mandaluyong, and Lambingan, Santa Ana, Loton, Escolta, and Quinta stations in Manila. The Pasig Ferry Service is open from 6 a.m. to 6 in the evening. The ride is free as long as you present your identification card. Health protocols are also strictly followed here, as passengers are required to wear face masks and sign on the manifesto per ride. The MMDA plans to add more ferries from 6 up to 9 by the end of the month. The agency will also provide libreng sakay through its 4 buses and 2 6x6 from Doña Carmen in Quezon City to España in Manila. Aside from that, there's also free ride for all students at the EDSA Bus Carousel until the end of the year. Railways such as MRT, LRT2, and the Philippine National Railways have already announced free rides up to November 4. Sean, the MMDA is appealing to passengers to still strictly follow safety and health protocols and to check the website for the trip schedule. Sean?
Right, gotta get myself on one of those ferries soon. Thank you so much for those updates. Mon Gualvez reporting to us live from Makati. And the Department of Science and Technology has started working on the proposed Virology and Vaccine Institute. DOST Secretary Renato Solidum told 1PH that the agency has started researching on different viruses that could affect humans, animals, and plants. The creation of a Virology Institute is one of the priority measures that was mentioned in President Marcos's first State of the Nation address.
2021 pa, meron na tayong mga proyekto upang tingnan ang mga potential na mga research patungkol sa virus na related sa tao, virus related sa animals, and virus related sa plants. Kasi dalawa po ang ating tinitingnan dyan. Security ng tao sa mga sakit and food security.
One News Now is pausing for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. An estimated 15 million Chinese citizens between the ages of 16 to 24 are out of work in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic and a crackdown on tech companies. The details in this video from Bloomberg.
从毕业那一刻，毕业之前还会谈梦想，谈什么？就是规划自己的未来。那从出来社会的那一刻，找工作的那一刻，你发现你的就是一个搅碎机，把你的未来已经搅碎了。你能不能重组？你不知道呀。
For decades, having a university degree in China has largely been a surefire path to higher earnings. But that may be changing. The country's COVID-0 policy, combined with a crackdown on some private enterprises, has pushed youth unemployment to 20%. That leaves an estimated 15 million Chinese between the ages of 16 to 24 out of work. Among those affected is Lu Chen. She struggled to find a job despite a new master's degree.
但是在毕业的时候，就其实已经之前联系好的公司就突然就说我们可能缩招了，就这种情况就可能招不了了。然后其实以前就是也是出现过这样的情况，就是已经有2家这样跟我说的。
然后他们 HR 就是说，就是薪资还有浮动空间吗？我说没有。就是其实我觉得8000，就税前8000的话，应该也可以吧，没有那么高吧。
The crushed ambitions among youth are a stark warning sign for officials, who could be staring down a 2 to 3% reduction in China's workforce and weaker economic growth as a result.
可能未来呢，我们面临技术的挑战，劳动力上的不确定性可能会依然存在，甚至会越来越高。所以对于大学生来讲呢，最重要的是适应能力。
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has added the Philippines to its list of high-risk countries for COVID-19. Travelers who are not up to date with their COVID-19 vaccinations are discouraged from traveling to the Philippines. The Education Department said that the Colegio de San Lorenzo in Quezon City did not inform them about plans to close down. The school had come under fire for announcing its permanent closure the same day that it was supposed to start classes this school year. The DepEd said it will only acknowledge the school's shutdown once the transfer credentials of all affected students have been processed. And the House Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms has voted to postpone the barangay and SK elections. Lawmakers agreed to hold the elections on December 2023 instead of later this year. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.